From season 4 just dropped one of the wildest twists this series has ever pulled. And if you thought the monsters outside were still the biggest danger, think again. Because the premiere didn't just introduce a new character, it confirmed something much worse. The deadliest threat in this town is no longer trapped in the forest, no longer hiding in the shadows, and no longer waiting for nightfall. It's already inside the town. And if that ending means what I think it means, then nobody is safe anymore. Today, we're doing a full deep dive into the season 4 premiere twist, what it changes about the mystery of From, why the man in yellow may be more powerful than we imagined, and the hidden clues fans may have missed. What makes From so addictive is that every answer creates 5 new questions. For 3 seasons, we've watched people get trapped in a town they can't escape, hunted by smiling creatures that come out at night, while a bigger force seemed to be controlling everything from behind the curtain. Then, season 3 ended with one shocking moment. Jim Matthews was killed by the mysterious man in yellow. That scene changed everything because it proved there was a higher level entity above the normal monsters. Someone smarter, someone strategic, someone who enjoys fear. And now season 4 has confirmed he's even worse than we thought. Throughout the premiere, viewers meet Sophia. She appears vulnerable, religious, soft-spoken, the daughter of a pastor who crashes into town. At first, she feels like a classic rat. From setup, a newcomer dropped into chaos, but the episode slowly plants discomfort around her. She's too calm, too observant, too quick to adapt. And then comes the final reveal. Sophia is not who she says she is. She is the man in yellow in disguise. That means the most dangerous entity in the series has shapeshifted into a human form and successfully entered the community itself. Think about what the town's rules used to be. Stay indoors at night, use the talismans, don't open the windows, fear the creatures outside. But now, those rules are useless, because what do you do when the monster is already inside? What if it eats with you, talks to you, sleeps in the next room? This is genius horror storytelling because it destroys the one thing the characters had left: certainty. Before, they knew where danger came from. Now they don't. And that psychological fear is stronger than jump scares or gore. The town has entered a new phase. Paranoia, betrayal, infiltration, exactly the kind of chaos the man in yellow seems to enjoy. Remember his line, "What happens next is my favorite part." That sounded cryptic before. Now it makes perfect sense. He doesn't just enjoy killing people. He enjoys watching people destroy each other. That's a much darker motive. The creatures outside hunt bodies, but the man in yellow hunts trust. He wants suspicion. He wants neighbors turning on each other. He wants friendships broken. He wants Boyd blamed, Kenny manipulated, Donna doubted, and the whole town collapsing from the inside. That's why taking Sophia's form is so smart. No one suspects innocence, especially in a place where everyone is desperate to protect someone weaker. And once people care about her, she has already won. The premiere also hints that Kenny may become one of her first targets. Why Kenny? Because Kenny leads with compassion. He still believes in helping people. He still tries to do the right thing even after losing so much. That makes him strong emotionally, but vulnerable strategically. Sophia can weaponize sympathy. If Kenny protects her, others may follow. If Kenny trusts her, suspicion gets delayed, and if something terrible happens around him, he may blame himself all over again. That would be classic Den. From writing, this show loves emotional pain as much as physical danger. One small detail many fans noticed: Sophia removing her glasses before the reveal. That moment feels symbolic. The disguise is dropping. The mask is gone. She no longer needs to pretend to be fragile. She wants to see clearly before making her next move. In horror stories, vision matters. Who sees truth? Who is blind? Who ignores warning signs? By removing the glasses, the show may be telling us that Sophia was never weak, the town was simply blind. Season 4 may have quietly confirmed 3 major powers. First, shapeshifting. He can become someone else convincingly enough to fool everyone. Second, long-term planning. He didn't randomly attack. He staged an arrival, used a fake identity, and entered town with purpose. Third, psychological warfare. He understands human behavior. That may make him the real architect behind everything we've seen. Because if he can manipulate people this well now, what if he's been doing it for years? What if earlier conflicts in the town were nudged by him too? What if some visions, voices, or convenient disasters were never random? That possibility changes how we look at seasons 1 through 3. Now here's where things get crazy. If he can become Sophia, who says this is the first time? What if the man in yellow has worn other faces before? Maybe not constantly, maybe only when necessary. But imagine rewatching earlier seasons knowing that anyone could have been a temporary disguise. That kind of theory is exactly why this twist is brilliant. It turns the entire series into a puzzle again. Even trusted memories become suspicious. And from thrives when viewers question everything. Sophia arrived with a pastor. That was not accidental. Religion in From has always represented hope, faith, guilt, sacrifice, and moral conflict. By entering town through the image of a pastor's daughter, the man in yellow may be mocking belief itself. He knows desperate people cling to symbols. A pastor means safety, a daughter means innocence. He weaponized both. That's terrifying, because it means he studies people before he breaks them. Boyd's entire leadership style depends on keeping people calm. But how can he do that now? He can fight creatures, he can make hard decisions, he can carry pain. But can he stop paranoia? Can he lead a town where anyone might secretly be the enemy? That's a harder war. Boyd may soon face his greatest challenge, not survival, but trust management. And if he fails, the town tears itself apart exactly like the man in yellow predicted. There's another question nobody is asking enough. Why now? Why reveal himself after staying hidden so long? Possible answer: the town is getting too close to the truth. Tabitha, Jade, Boyd, Victor, several characters are learning too much. The old system of monsters and fear may no longer be enough. So now the mastermind has stepped onto the board personally. That means season 4 is likely the war phase of the story. No more hints, no more distant manipulation, direct conflict. And if reports are true that the story is moving toward a planned ending, then every move now matters. Here are my predictions. Sophia will divide key characters. She'll gain trust from some, suspicion from others. Kenny will be emotionally targeted. Victor may notice something first. Victor often sees patterns others ignore. Boyd will become isolated. Leadership gets harder when fear spreads. The real battle won't be outside at night, it'll be inside during the day. And that would be the most dangerous evolution this show has ever made. So yes, from season 4 just confirmed the town's deadliest threat. Not the smiling monsters, not the forest, not the nightmare creatures. A manipulator who can wear a human face, someone who understands trust better than the people living there. Someone already inside the walls. And if the man in yellow's favorite part is watching them tear themselves apart, then season 4 may become the darkest season yet. What do you think? Did Sophia fool everyone too easily, or were there clues hidden in plain sight? And who do you think figures her out first? Boyd, Kenny, Donna, or Victor? Drop your theories below, because with this show, the fans often spot the truth before the characters do. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, subscribe, and stay ready, because from just change the game again.